care, animal training, hunting, trapping, small animal dissection. So that's cool. So he'll hunt as well, and together we will kill all animals and turn our area into a wasteland or something. In fact, that may mean Obscurity Lord will get pulled off his job. He doesn't really have any other skills though. He's an expert fish dissector, which is not really something that ever comes up. So I might let him keep hunting, and they can both hunt. I've got extra crossbows and probably just a shortage of arrows, frankly, which I should queue up some more. Um, if we look at the professions, so we look at them by title. Animal trainers, armorers, bone carvers, boyar. Yeah, we got like a little bit of everything. We're up to 4 kids now. Oh, I guess I should name these guys. Let's go back to Migration Wave. There's so many of them. I may not bother. You know what? That's it. This is the cutoff for now. No more naming people. So these are going to be my elites or something like that. And then we're just going to have generic migrants. Maybe some of these will earn names. Some people with cool skills. I'll look into it later. I'll probably rename some of these at least into whoever's. Did any of them bring military skills? Because the last wave did. Obscurity Alert, one of the reasons he was my hunter is that it's actually got some fighting skills. Fighting, dodging, biting, armor user, and in fact, an ambusher. Oh, this may be just stuff he's picked up from during his time as a hunter. But I've actually started a military with a few people just to remember who was good. I think Obscurity Lord may be my militia captain. I think Exile is part of it. And I think there's one more. I don't think it's Captain Doga, although he does have some skills. But I think there's 3 people in the military. But this guy is pretty good. Kicker, fighter, dodger, armor user. He'll definitely make it in. We've got a few other immigrants who have got some decent skills. Oh, this guy who's got the Mark Dwarf. Oh, this is that hunter, I think. Or no, it would be this guy who's got wasn't ambusher one of the, yeah, here we go, hunter. He's got Mark Dwarf, ambushing, dodging. Yeah, clearly going to be really really mean with the crossbow. So we'll make sure to include him as part of our archery set. Yeah, so things are going nice, but like I said, not particularly challenging, frankly, other than just making sure that my dwarves have everything. Oh my god, we're about to run out of alcohol. Yeah, so let's create a new job order for brew, drink, 30. In fact, we're just going to double that up. And make it a top priority. Hopefully someone will pick up on that right away. Our manager and our bookkeeper are in there working. So hopefully he's going to go and sign off on, who's the manager here? Yeah, for the win. Manage work orders. Good, good, good. He should hopefully schedule that job. Validate it, and then assign it to our brewers, who will just go out and spam the crap out of it, because we do not want to run out of alcohol. That would be horrible. Making lots of barrels, lots of bins, more doors, tables, thrones, just to say rock chairs, which is going to be for our dining room. I don't know if I showed you the dining room. I just realized that is, there we go. So this is the apartment layer, and then one level below it, I have an epic dining room put together. It's this top part right here. It's going to have 2 really long table sets, one on each side of this pillar. Once this pillar is carved out, it's going to look so nice because it'll get all rounded off, and it'll just look awesome. Again, so we've got an excess of rocks and makes it hard to see, but this will get cleaned out pretty soon. This is going to be an alcohol storage room. This will be a food storage room, and we're going to have a couple of kitchens here. Oops, you know what I should do is dig out that right there. And we're going to have a couple of stills on the other side. And that will be very good, I think. We'll have a really, really epic meeting hall. And I'm just waiting for more items to get finished. Oh! Jay Jones has been taken by a Fey mood. So he's going to go claim a workshop somewhere. He's going to claim a Craft Dwarf workshop, which is a pretty popular thing to do. Oh, and he's going to go get something. Can I find out what he's getting? No. Oh, this is exciting. That means Jay Jones is going to make us an artifact. It's going down to one of the stockpiles. And I'm very curious. I guess we'll probably have to wait for them to finish. If they don't have what they're looking for, you can use Q to mouse over the workshop, and they'll be in there just fuming, and they'll be screaming about whatever it is they're missing. And so that's what happened last time. They said, "Oh, we need animal parts." And I was like, "Oh God, I've got to butcher something." There he goes. They just brought something back, and he's going out again for more. So we'll have to keep an eye on him because depending on how much he needs, he may run out of something, or I don't know. We'll deal with that when we get there. Well, that's pretty much the state of the fort. So what are the plans moving forward? Well, I'll probably dig out more apartments, I guess. Stupid immigrants. Oh, there we go. J. Jones has begun a mysterious construction. So he found everything he needed, and soon enough he will produce an artifact for us. I hope it's more interesting than the last one, because we've only got the one. It's the donkey bone short sword. But there's like nothing to the description. This is a donkey bone short sword. All craft dwarf shift is of the highest quality. What? I guess maybe weapons don't get like fancied up too much. Wow, look at all the people in the dining room. Those are the immigrants. I mean, they have to go there at first. They can't take jobs right away. They've got to sort of drop their immigrant flag. But we just don't have enough jobs kicking around. So obviously we can give them a lot more work when we get there. In fact, one of the things we could do, and this is a little bit goofy, but we can I to designate a zone. We'll assign a 1x1 zone right here and set it to be a garbage dump. Okay, so that's a garbage dump now. And you can't see it, but there it is. You can hit it. You can see it when you hit I again. And then what I can do is take this tool. This is the designate tool, so I hit D for that, and then I hit B for building properties, things. Yeah, dump items. And then I can just tell it to dump everything in this area. Boom, like that. Wow, it turns out a really nice pink. Like this. In fact, I'm curious. I'm going to go and tell it to do that in a, not this bedroom. But one of these unassigned ones, and because I want to see if it'll dump like the bed and the door. I don't think it will, because I think that counts as a construction. But now, yeah, now I have 0 idle dwarves. So like I have 20 guys who are going to come down here, and they're going to grab all the rocks and dump them in my square. It's kind of exploity that a garbage dump can take an infinite amount of items in a single tile. So I'll have them all dump them in there. Now the thing is, things that are in the dump are flagged as forbidden. Like your dwarves won't. They won't come and use those items because they've been dumped, right? So after I do all this, then I will go and flag the items in the dump as I'm going to tell them to reclaim it, so that way they won't consider them trash. Okay, J. Jones Codnish, that's his last name, expedition leader, has created Ekeslog. I guess it's a T. Ekastog. What the fuck? I don't know. A marble scepter. Cool. Alright, let's look at the artifact list. Check out the marble scepter, which sounds a lot better than a donkey bone short sword. Description. This is a marble scepter. All craft worship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with malachite. This object is adorned with hanging rings of marble. Okay, well that's a little bit cooler. Good. Still, I mean, there are no references to specific dwarfy acts and history, but it's still pretty good. There we go, we're clearing those rocks out. Very nice. So yeah, this is definitely a waste of time. It's purely cosmetic, but you know, sometimes cosmetics count. And I guess, you know what the hell, we'll just do it for the rest of this place. Because, well, once we've clarified that it won't dump the beds, although I'm pretty sure that it won't. And ultimately we'll reclaim all this stuff anyway, so it doesn't matter. So, okay, yeah, we may create more bedrooms for the immigrants, at least this wave, but then the question will be, we'd like to get some magma. We've got a lot of potential for a steel industry, so we're going to try digging down. Now, I don't want to dig straight down because in case this staircase breaks into an area that contains a lot of fun. Yeah, I don't want bad things to happen to my dwarves. So what I will do is at some point I will create like an offshoot tunnel. I'll go off, in one of these places, not on this floor, but down here. I'll set off an offshoot tunnel to the side, and then I'll make sure there's like lots of traps and maybe a barracks down here, and then start digging down again. And then if I hit anything bad, then I have defenses on the way up. Anyway, I guess that's pretty much all that needs to be covered. I'm probably going to stop it here. I've actually got a busy day today. I've got to go and photograph a wedding. So I'm going to be out all day. And yeah, exciting, fun. Sure, I like it. Is there anything else I want to say or do? I don't think so. I like the direction we're moving in. I'm going to keep expanding the workshop floor now that I've got more people around. I don't know if we've got an actual cloth industry underway yet, so we're going to have to get started on that pretty soon because we do have the pigtails kicking around. We don't want them to rot or anything. So we're going to start manufacturing cloth, and then we can use that for things. We still need a hospital somewhere, which may actually be close to the surface. I may... maybe once all the bedrooms and stuff are moved downstairs, I may break this wall out and just make this a big hospital. Yeah, I think near the surface would be good, because that's where people are most likely to get injured, I think. I don't know. Yeah, alright, so I'm gonna call it done here. I'm gonna go and prepare for the wedding, and we'll see you guys next time.